doctor said.
Hello YouTube, it's me Justin, September 29th, 2018. Sitting here with my brother Donnie and Raul, aka Prophet Ez1.
In fact, that's what you want to do first.
Talking about God's healing medicine for cancer, and just figured I'd kind of eavesdrop a little bit.
That I would strongly recommend. And then you got, after that, turmeric. Because what turmeric does is, see, cancer cells are good at hiding from your body and at tricking your immune system. When you've got turmeric in your bloodstream, the cancer cells take it out. It likes it. And all of a sudden, it makes it easy for your immune system to spot it. And the medical profession just figured that out like within the last 2 years. Yeah. And they realized that the countries where people use it and they're dying all the time, cancer is pretty much unheard of. So that's part of it. If you're taking that with the powder arco, see, you got a synergy to where it does even better. And the other thing, when you're taking turmeric, you want to take black pepper with it. And just use it in everything. I use it all the time. Eggs, steaks, soups, for preventive stuff. You know, like I said, I should have been dead from cancer. So I would recommend those 3 things for sure, and another herb called Immune Builder. And it's a blend of about 7 different herbs that'll help your immune system. See, there's no medicine they have that'll get rid of the cancer, but your immune system can. And it's just like the flu. I cured his daughter. She had the flu. I told her it would take 3 days. She said it was gone in 2. Because, see, they don't have any medications that'll get rid of it. You can cover the symptoms, like what the medical profession is doing right now. But what happens is these things cause your body to create more antibodies, more T cells, more interferon, more of all these great things that will attack that. Now, first off, you got it lit up, all right, because of the turmeric. You got the powder arco fighting it, and then you take the immune builder, which causes your immune system to fight it, and that's how you get rid of it. The doctors don't have any pills or shots or nothing that's going to get rid of it. And I tell you, the success rate on what you're going through, they might tell you 18 or 19%. I'll tell you maybe 4 or 5. And even if it does extend your life, it lessens the quality of your life. You can agree to that. You could definitely testify to that.
So, what did you say in the Bible? How many times were
herbs are mentioned? It's somewhere between 232 and 264 times. In fact, when Jesus was born, the wise men says they gave him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The 3 main herbs of the Hebrews at the time were golden seal, that they called gold, frankincense, and myrrh. They did not give Jesus a bucket of gold. They gave him gold and seal. And exactly why, I don't know. You know, I'd like to know those things. But yeah, herbs are a powerful medicine. And you know, God even has a thing in there where there's certain herbs, he says if you blend them together, and you're not one that God called to do that, if you blend it together just to even smell it, that's it, you're going to hell. I mean, it's incredible. I'd love to show you that section in the scriptures, but you know what? I wouldn't put those herbs together unless I got the okay from God, let me tell you that. Yeah. And I probably am one who could do it, but I'm unless I get the okay from God, I would never mix those things together.
That's good. Yeah. So, how do you say it again?
Which herb was it now?
Diarco or
Pau Diarco. P-A-U apostrophe capital D Arco. A-R-C-O. You know, capital A again.
Because I'm going to post this in the headline, in the title, Glioblastoma for other people as well.
Well, good.
And cancer.
Yeah, those things that I mentioned, I'm telling you, with those 4 things.
You can run through.
See, when the arsenic was killing me, I remember going to my dad one day, and see, I was really built strong before it, you know. And you could see my vessels everywhere. All of a sudden, you couldn't see a vein anywhere in my body. I was so skinny, so much in pain, so weak. And I remember going to my dad and looking at my arms and how thin they got. And with tears in my eyes, I said, Dad, you know, I know this is a chemical, but it's almost like it's got biological properties. And it's doing everything it can to kill me, because that's what arsenic does. It hits everything in your body. And I said, but you know what, Dad? I'm gonna do everything I can to fight back. And I won. Yeah, if I hadn't done it, I was a dead man. I mean, all the doctors told me I was it. You know, I'm a dead man walking. And I said, but you're a doctor, can't you do anything? They'd be like, oh man, oh no, oh man. I mean, they felt sorry for me, you know, but they couldn't help me, you know.
So what do you recommend the 4 main ingredients to start for somebody even fighting any type of cancer?
Any cancer, I would say those same things that I just told you. For any, other than skin cancer. Skin cancer, I can't do too much about. You know, there are some things that'll be somewhat helpful with it, but I don't know of the cure for it,
right.
You know. And even my mentor, who had 2 PhDs, 3rd generation neurologist, he didn't know either. The only thing he would recommend on that were 2 things. 2 of the ones that I mentioned to you, the Easy-Act tea and the immune builder.
Yeah. Tell us real quick.
Easy-Act tea?
Yeah, now Easy-Act's easy to remember. What that is, it's the name Casey backwards. There was a nurse in Canada named Casey Marie, and she'd gotten a cure from an Indian shaman for cancer. And she started these treatment clinics, and people were getting cured from cancer. And the medical profession clinics weren't doing it. So she tried to get it, you know, through the government to get everything legal and all that, and they wouldn't let her because these other doctors didn't want this person curing people with herbs, you know what I'm saying? And actually that formula disappeared for a number of years and finally turned back up. There's pages and pages on the internet about it. And it's 3 simple herbs. It's rhubarb root, and I forget the other 2. But it's amazing how it works. You know, Dr. Hilda Clark wrote the book on cancer. And a lot of other people agree with her. And I know a lot of people, professionals who do. And a lot of them say that a lot of your cancers begin from your stomach.
Right.
And that's why you don't want to be taking a lot of antibiotics or that kind of thing. But that Easy-Act tea does a lot for that. And I don't know the mechanism on just how it works. All that I know is historically it's been proven to work.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me.
One more, so I can get this on film. Now the guy you said, how you found out about it, he was 36 years old?
He was like 38.
Yeah, how's his story go again?
Well, he had an inoperable tumor on the back of his head. They told him whether they operated or not, he was a goner.
Right.
And like me, when they told me with the arsenic I'm a goner, he didn't want to hear that,
right.
Just like I did. So he did like me. He started doing all this research, and you know who else did that? That same guy that won the Tour de France all them times.
Right.
He had cancer. He did get some medical treatment, but he went to the herbs. And that's before he won the world championship 7 times, you know?
Right.
And I've read his book. Yeah, I read the book that he wrote. Yeah, and he gives the credit to the herbs too.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, where's this guy now? Not Lance Armstrong, but you said he's...
The other guy, well, when I met him, he was traveling and he was in the Keys. But
right.
his herb farm is in Brazil.
So he started an herb farm in Brazil to help.
Yeah, and now he ships stuff all over the world. You could tell he was doing well. You know, I mean, he was decked out nicely, you know, nice jewelry and everything, but he wasn't doing it specifically for the money.
To help others.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Okay.
The Easy-Act tea, the immune builder, and the
Turmeric and powder argo.
All right, 3 ingredients or 4 ingredients?
4 ingredients. Easy-Act tea, turmeric with black pepper, okay, because it does make it more effective.
I read about the bioavailability for the turmeric.
Yeah, it's the purine that's in the black pepper. It kicks it in.
Yeah.
See, all these herbs, so many, like I deal with over 700, maybe 900 different herbs, and just about every one of them has a compound in it that you don't find in another herb. Now, some of them will repeat. Now, you may have other compounds in that you will find in other herbs, but almost all of them have something that's specific to that herb. Like, look at marijuana.
Yeah.
It's got THC in it. There's not another plant on this planet that has tetrahydrocannabinol. That's a compound specific to marijuana. And it does a lot of good things. In fact, I could recommend that for cancer too. I don't sell that one, and the reason I would recommend that for cancer is because there's a process when you're ingesting marijuana that helps to keep your DNA from being changed. And see, that's what cancer does.
Right.
You know, it'll cause your DNA to get just conglomerate it and keep reproducing.
So you're better off, again, at that point, you're saying to consume it as an edible instead of...
That would be better. That's what I would say. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyways, we're just sitting here hanging out,
Hey,
BSing.
man, it's good to finally get to do it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about it for a long time, so it's been a blessing, and hanging out with You-tuber Prophet Ez1. I'll put a link to his channel in the comments section. Great brother in Christ, and we're meeting up for some Italian food, and so anyways, it's been a great time, and I'll be headed home. Yeah, we haven't even ordered, so just figured I would put this video out for some people that are searching for some information on helpful ways to fight glioblastoma and other cancers as well. So anyways, I want you all to check out Prophet Ez1's channel as well. So when I upload this, I'll put a link to his channel, and check him out. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God, fight the good fight, and stay locked and loaded 100%.
Amen.
Amen.
God bless.